I just wanted to do a quick video this morning and talk to you a little bit about goal setting. Now, I'm not referring to the goal setting that a lot of people do on the 31st of December or the 1st of January, the old New Year's resolutions, because less than 8% of people actually succeed in those. I'm talking about actually planning out a little bit of a destination in mind, where you want to get to, and then plot the steps along the way. So who here does real goal setting, not New Year's resolutions? Right. So why are goals so important and how do you set them? So you see, a little bit potentially controversial here, but I believe that if you don't have goals set, you're just floating through life aimlessly. It's boring. You've got nothing to work towards. What's the point? Now, I'm a big goal setter. I've always been a big goal setter. And the thing with goals are essentially anything that you want to do in your life, anything you want to succeed and accomplish with, anything big is a sequence and a series of small accomplishments along the way. And I honestly believe if you don't have those goals set, what are you living for? You're just drifting through life aimlessly, living that Groundhog Day. So what are goals and how do you set them? Well, me personally, I like to start, and I've always found the easiest way to start with my goal setting is looking at my bucket list. And a bucket list, you've probably heard of it, is basically a list of all the things you want to be, do, and have in your lifetime. And if you decide to sit down and get a pen and paper out and write out your bucket list, it can be a really fun process. Think of all the things you want to do. Where do you want to go in your lifetime? Where do you want to travel? What items do you want to own? What do you want to become? How do you want to improve yourself as a person? It can be great fun. When I say the bucket list, I like to refer to it as the 101 goals list. Now, I've got over a few hundred on my list, but that's the best place to start, because if you've got this broad destination in mind, where you want to go to, you can start to chunk things down and plot the points along the way. And it's really important to remember here, we're talking about goal setting and having a destination in mind. And I've talked previously about gratitude and appreciating what you do have and not getting caught up in what you don't have. So when you do have this destination in mind, this place you want to get to, make sure you enjoy the journey every step of the way. Otherwise, what's the point in getting to this destination if you hate doing what you're doing? And reality is you probably won't get there. Now, when I set goals, as I said, I start with my bucket list, but I like to chunk things down from 10 years, 5 years, down to the old 12-month goals. What do I want to achieve each year? I then bring it down to 90 days. So what can I accomplish in a quarter? And then I'll bring it right down to weekly goals. And I run with 5 weekly goals every single week of the year. And this way, I can start to think about the decisions that I make right now on a day-to-day basis. Are they going to allow me to achieve my 1-week goals, which feed into my 90-day goals, which feed into my 1-year goals, which go all the way up to my bucket list? So when it comes to goal setting, I encourage you to consider the basic form of goal setting, which is SMART goal setting. And SMART is specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-based. So don't just say you're going to do something. Follow the SMART process. Write it down. You'll have a significantly better success if you write it down and look at it every day, because this enables your subconscious mind to go to work for you. It will look for ways in the world for you to achieve these goals. Not only write it down, but if you want to take it a step further and significantly improve the success of achieving your goals, then tell someone about it. Get somebody to hold you accountable and do the same for them. It can make a huge difference. Trust me, accountability partners make a huge difference. So, back to what I was saying at the beginning. Goals are really important. They give you something to focus on, a better way to improve your life, to see more success in all areas of your life. And I should say, to see success in all areas, to me, there's 8 key areas to a balanced life. I won't go into it in this video, but just try. Start thinking about what goal can you set for this week? What one goal can you achieve by the end of the week? What decisions do you need to make today to make sure that goal comes to fruition? Once you start achieving your weekly goals and you get that sense of motivation and reward that you're getting them, start to work on monthly, start to work on quarterly, and work your way up. But really, if you want to have fun with the process, go and do your bucket list. Write it down. It's so much fun. And then, as you go through your life, it's so rewarding. Maybe 30 years from now to look back on your bucket list and realize that you've ticked off 76 of those 101 goals. It's like, wow, I really am achieving all the things I wanted to in my life. And that makes a huge, huge difference. Anyway, go away, set some goals, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.